Are you looking to build a lifelong love with the man of your dreams? It's not impossible. You just need to know how to do it. I've been married for 13 and a half years. I was a licensed marriage and family therapist. I retired to be an attachment specialist. Now here I am. My name is Adam Lane Smith, and I want to teach you how to get the man of your dreams and build a love that will last a lifetime. It's not going to be hard. I've got the steps. These are things I have built in, and I want to show you how. The first thing that I want to talk to you about what you can do. No, cut that. The first thing that you're going to need to do is to care about yourself. No, that's not even right. Cut this. Sorry, editor. The biggest first step that you can do is to optimize what you've got. Now, you don't have to be stick thin. You don't have to be a supermodel. You don't have to be perfect in every way. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be a genius. Be who you are. Be who you are, and then optimize that. Because here's the thing. Every guy has a type. Every woman has a type too. But every guy is looking for a type of woman that he's used to and he really likes. You are somebody's type. You who you are. You don't have to be someone else. Because if you're someone else in dating, you're going to get a guy who wants someone else. Be you, but be the best version of you. Optimize you. Figure out who you are, accept it, and then say, where can I optimize? Where can I be the best version of me? Because that will set you above all the other people that are his type. You're not competing with every human being on earth. You're competing with people who are like you to find people who want people like you. Optimize what you have. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be a good version of you. And most guys aren't even looking for perfection. They're looking for a pretty good version of you. Someone out there is looking for you right now. Probably a lot of people. You're going to have your pick, but you got to optimize who you are instead of fighting who you are and how you look and everything. Optimize. Optimize. Number 2 is to start having fun. And I don't mean just go wild, because that's not who you probably are anyway. You're looking for a serious relationship, right? Have a little bit of fun. Relax a little bit more. Beat your anxiety. Control the anxiety. Manage it so that you're not anxious all the time. I've got guides for how to do this here on my channel. But if you're anxious all the time, you're not going to be choosing very well, and people are going to pick up on that. Because that's not really who you are. You're really not a worrying, fearful person. Maybe things are in your way. What you need to do is start having fun. Start having a good experience. Start talking about it. Start enjoying life a little bit. And again, I don't mean you have to go completely crazy, but enjoy your life a little bit. If you are happier in your life and having a little fun, that comes across. You smile more, you're just kind of, your energy is up, you're talking, and people like that. People gravitate to that. The guy of your dreams is not going to want to look for a depressed person who's sad and miserable and hates life. Start having a little bit of fun. Again, you don't have to be the life of the party, but just a little bit of fun. Just a little bit of fun in your life, because that'll come through. That'll come through. Number 3, build some goals. Anything, any goals. This is what really makes you as a person interesting. It's not how you look. It's not what you do for a job. None of that's really interesting. What makes you interesting is the things you want to accomplish. What things are you aiming for in life? What things are you learning? Even if it's short term, I'd love to learn to cook. I want to open a restaurant someday. I want to have 5 kids. I want to have a big home. I want to have a loving family. Those are goals, and those make you interesting. And that tells them a lot about you. Healthy people, they want you to have goals because they'll say, hey, I can help you do that. A guy that you meet, the guy of your dreams, he's going to have some of his own goals, and you're going to think he's interesting for those. Do the same. You don't have to say, I'm going to have exactly $10 million and I'm going to have 12 kids. And I mean, if those are your goals, cool, but any goals. And this gives you something great to talk about on dates of not just when they say, who are you? You say, I am looking to build X, Y, and Z. That's really who you are. You're looking for these goals that you're trying to build. You have them in your heart. You want some things. Turn them into goals and then talk about them more. Show your goals. Have those, and that'll make you so interesting. Number 4 is to learn to ask more questions, because you've got goals, right? So does he. So does he. Ask more questions, and not just of him, but ask more questions. Practice on everyone around you. People love to talk about themselves, and you will find out if a guy is the man of your dreams by asking him a lot more questions. A lot more questions. Get him talking about his goals, about his principles, about what's important to him, about what he's trying to build, about how he's going to get there, about what's in his way, what are the obstacles, about his relationships as they are right now, and his friends, his family, everything. Talking and asking questions. That's how you single out who is and is not the guy of your dreams. And you being able to ask those questions, get him talking about himself, as long as he's not a narcissist. If he's the guy of your dreams, he won't be. He will enjoy talking about his goals, and you can share those together. And you can see where your goals line up and say, hey, you want to do that? Well, I want to do this. That would be great. We could work that out together. There you go. And that's really how you tell he's the guy of your dreams, because your goals are lined up perfectly. Step 5 is to be more direct. Be more direct. You want things, right? You have feelings, you have thoughts, you have desires. A lot of times women hold back. They hold back on those things, and they think that they have to be, what's the word, demure and quiet and subdued. And no, the man of your dreams is not going to want you to be like that all the time. Now, I don't mean you get up and you stomp on you pound on the table and you throw a fork. No, I'm not saying that. Little more direct. Men really value direct communication about, hey, here are my goals. Hey, you know what? That's cool. Hey, you know what? I like your goals. That's awesome. Being direct and clear will help the man of your dreams understand where you're coming from, what you want, what you think, and that you are the woman of his dreams. Right there, that directness, men value that tremendously, because someday there's going to be problems, and he's going to need to know he can count on you to communicate with him in a way that makes sense so that you guys can solve those problems together. Male communication, a lot of it's about solving problems, making sure there aren't problems, or teaching things. That's huge. So if you can be more direct, you will show him that you don't waste his time and won't confuse him, and that you can give him what needs to happen when it needs to happen, and he can trust you and talk to you about it and value that conversation. If you can learn to be a little more direct about things, huge improvement, and that'll catch his eye. Number 6, for catching the man of your dreams, is to build more networks. Expand your network. What's your network like now? Do you have a couple of close friends and they're all single? Expand that out a little bit. The man of your dreams is not hiding under a rock, and you're not going to find him at a club or any of that. You're going to meet him in your network. Your network should be strong and healthy, and the stronger and healthier your network is, the stronger and healthier you're going to feel. You're going to feel so much better. If you can do that, build out your network. You will find that man of your dreams in your network, and he will already be connected somewhere in that network. And they will get you connected. You can ask them, hey, I'm looking for a husband or a really good boyfriend, whatever it is. Boom. He'll be in your network somewhere, and you'll feel more secure while you're searching for him. And he will have some trust with you already because both of you have a mutual friend. That makes it a lot easier. So if you've been healthy in your life, making good choices, you have good relationships, these people in your network, they can start vouching for you to him. That's how you can hook him, and how you can make sure he's really the man of your dreams instead of just playing that role, trying to get you anywhere. And finally, the last thing that I want to tell you, the biggest thing, is express your boundaries. Express your boundaries, be able to tell where things are, have those talk conversations, be clear about what you want and what you don't. Have those boundaries, even if you're smiling and kind while you're doing it. You don't have to, again, pound the table. Have your boundaries. You know what you do and don't like. Don't do what you don't like just to try to win someone over, because the man of your dreams will not want to push you that hard. Some guys don't know where that line is exactly, so they rely on you to tell them. Men, we butt heads like this when there's a line and we're very clear. Again, that directness, that can help here. But expressing your boundaries, the man of your dreams, a healthy man, is going to respect that. He's going to say, you know what? I'm glad you told me where that line is, because you are a person I can now rely on to tell me where the line is, and you will tell other people where the line is, so I don't have to constantly watch over you and think that you're going to cheat on me or lie to me. There's those boundaries. That also tells them you have those principles. Boundaries are based on principles. Where are my principles? by sharing those and maybe having that conversation up front about what this relationship would look like if you're on that first date, and sharing your boundaries with other people in your network. As you build the network, that gets you a reputation for someone who has principles and good boundaries. And that is the best data that your network can take to someone and say, she's smart, she's kind, she's direct, and she has great principles, and she doesn't let anyone push her around, but she's not mean either. She's just wonderful. She is who she is, and she's looking for someone for a lifelong relationship. All the good, healthy guys in the vicinity will hear that and come stampeding towards you. And then you filter them out. You filter them out by optimizing what you've got, being the right type, so they can look at you and say, and listen to you and talk to you and say, okay, this is like my type of person right here that lines up really well with me. You're having fun, you're smiling, you're kind, you're enjoying your life. And they say, whatever she's doing, I want in there. I want in that kind of life. You're building goals and they're saying, hey, my goals are lining up with that. You're asking questions about their goals and they're able to talk to you, and then you can line them up both right there. You're more direct, you're clear, you've got a nice network, and you can show off your healthy relationship skills with that, and they have found him and brought him to you. And then you express your boundaries and confirm that you have those principles. This is the dream. You will be his dream girl. He's the man of your dreams. You will be the woman of his dreams. It'll be a match made in heaven. This is how it works. This is my top 7 steps. When you do this, you can build a love that lasts forever. Because then you just carry through all these 7 things that I just told you, carry them into the relationship, keep doing them, and this is who you are. So you're not faking it. So you don't hit that 7 months or that 1 year where it starts wobbling off and it breaks off and it's wrecked. No, you are who you are, and you will skate through. And the man of your dreams will have all these things too. And he'll compliment you instead of you guys trying to be at odds. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Ladies watching this, if any of these has surprised you, or if you need clarification on these, leave me a comment. Say, hey, tell me more about that one. Tell me more about being direct. How can I be more direct without sounding rude? For example, ask me that question. I'd love to hit you up in the comments. I love those interactions. Those are great. While you're at it, please like, subscribe to this channel. It helps me boost this message. If you know someone in your life who's looking, if you're maybe a married sister, but your sister is single and she's looking, share this message with her, because this right here, this is how you do it. Thank you for watching.